Welcome to the update from the bunker. It's Friday, the 17th of April, and another week. Done it. We've made it. Another week on lockdown. That's 4 weeks for us. I think we're into our fifth week now. And in France, we've been told we're going to be going for another three, which is going to be starting to relax a bit on the 11th of May. So the light at the end of the tunnel there is coming. Interesting week, good week, busy week, that type of thing. Seeing people do great things, seeing people under pressure and stress as well. It's not nice to see you helping and guiding people through it. And I remember a colleague of mine in the UK, and she said, just some time ago, nothing to do with this situation. She said, when you see an incident or a crisis or an accident, you always see the crash. She said, but you always see the helpers as well. Look for the helpers. Look for the people who are supporting, helping, correcting, and giving advice and guidance around these sort of areas. And she was right. Look at what's happening now in every country, from in France over here to the UK. The health workers, the NHS in the UK, the hospitals over here in France, doing great work, and they're all stepping up and doing what they've got to do and helping out. And these situations bring either the very best out in people, or the very worst sometimes. There's been some examples of how people have been treated by companies through this, for example. I think the behaviour of the banks in the UK has not been particularly helpful by the look of it. And it was interesting over here in Luxembourg, which is a financial centre, arguably. Everybody thinks it's a tax haven. It's not really a tax haven. But my understanding is, now, I might be wrong on this, but my understanding was some of the banks went to the Luxembourg government and said, we want to furlough our staff, and the same deal in Luxembourg is in the UK. So 80% of the salary up to can be supported by the government. And these banks went to the Luxembourg government and said, we want to be furlough our staff, and the government turned around and said, no, we supported you in 2008, we bailed you out, the people bailed you out, and you've had 10 years now to make some money and save and get yourself straight. We're not going to bail you out again. So they said no, which I thought, if that's true, I was told he was on LinkedIn, so it must be true. But I need to verify that, to be fair. But if that was the case, then good for them. That's great. So it is bringing out either the very best in people, and sometimes the not so best or the worst as well. And I was really encouraged to see, I think it's Captain Tom Moore, I think it is, over in the UK, the 99-year-old ex-serviceman, whose intention was to raise, I think it was £10,000 for the UK NHS by just walking around his garden with his Zimmer frame, bless him. And he's walking around in his suit, in his sort of his uniform, if you like, with all his medals on. And I think he's now raised nearly 18 million, not 10,000. And it's like, my goodness. And he had a guard of honour there, socially distancing from the British military. And what an incredible guy who's really caught the mood and spirit of the whole helping and supporting people, and that is continuing to climb. So this is how the very best of people shows up, and all the people who contributed to that, of course, is bringing the best out in them as well. And I think this is a real opportunity for us all to do the very best we can to help and guide and support people in business. This is not a time for profiteering or hard selling or anything like that. It's a time for giving ideas, support, inspiration, knowledge, whatever it is we can give, help people out, help them through this, so that after after we come out of this, then we can go maybe onto a more commercial footing with people as we make sure they're still there. But this is a time for giving them visibility and supporting and helping people. So, and that's something we can all do. And I'm seeing it with the clients we're working with. I think we're doing it to what we can from our bunker over here in France as well. And just hopefully being the best. We've got to do things now that we are or will be proud of in 6 months' time. So just consider that as well. So look for the helpers. And top man, Captain Moore, I think it is in the UK. What a brilliant guy. He's on interview on the TV, he's on the radio, and he's a celebrity now. Well, good for him, top man as well. Good lad. And let's see what happens to the fundraising for that, but that's an amazing thing that he's doing. And we can all do our bit for that as well. So that's it. We're wrapping up the week. We've got our virtual wine tasting on the LinkedIn meeting. We're going to do it through Zoom, which is in about 2 or 3 hours. A bit late doing the video today, but anyway. And have a fabulous weekend. I'll grab you. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll do it a bit early tomorrow morning, perhaps. But have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. And in the meantime, take care, stay away from people, and bye for now.